has the power to impose tariffs? At the core of this discussion lies the constitutional principle of the separation of powers among the legislative, executive, and judicial branches. Let's dive into how each branch plays a role, or doesn't, in imposing tariffs. Congress holds constitutional authority over tariffs through Article 1, Section 8 of the U.S. Constitution. This section empowers Congress to regulate foreign commerce, impose taxes, and collect revenue. But this doesn't make sense if we watch the news. President Trump is president. He is not Senator Trump. So why can he impose tariffs? Here is why. Remember this keyword, delegation. Tariffs have unique characteristics that often involve delegation from Congress to the President. Delegation to the President. Congress has passed laws delegating tariff authority to the President under certain conditions. These laws outline circumstances under which the executive branch can adjust tariff rates. Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act of 1962 allows tariffs for national security purposes. Trade Act of 1974, Sections 1 and 22, 201, and 301, grants authority to address balance of payments, protect domestic industries, and respond to unfair trade practices. Section 338 of the Tariff Act of 1930 authorizes retaliatory tariffs for discriminatory trade practices. International Emergency Economic Powers Act of 1977 permits tariffs during national emergencies. These laws typically require investigations by executive agencies before adjustments are made, ensuring decisions align with the legislative framework. The President. Flexing. Executive muscle. The President exercises tariff-related powers under the authority delegated by Congress. For example, recent administrations have imposed tariffs on steel, aluminum, and imports from China to address national security and trade imbalances. Courts have generally deferred to these actions, provided the President adheres to statutory limits. Why not the courts? Courts don't impose tariffs. They are arbiters, not policymakers. The judiciary's role is to review the legality of presidential tariff actions. The U.S. Court of Appeals for the Federal Circuit often upholds presidential discretion unless clear statutory violations occur. However, recent Supreme Court decisions reducing judicial deference may lead to shifts in how courts review tariff cases in the future. Broader implications. This topic extends beyond tariffs to a wider exploration of how the branches of government wield their powers. For example, can courts declare deportations illegal? Yes, but they rely on the executive branch to enforce rulings. How do Congress's legislative powers interact with the President's executive authority? Delegation of powers, like tariff adjustments, shows a balance, but also potential conflicts. Final thoughts. Understanding tariffs is more than economics. It's about the structure of governance. Each branch plays its role, but Congress holds the constitutional reins and delegates authority to the President. Judicial oversight ensures legality, but doesn't intrude on policymaking.